Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling irie. Yes, because we've got another jam-packed reading for you today. Today's reading is all about who wants to apologize, who wants to say sorry, okay, who has you on your mind and who wants to apologize. Okay, so we're gonna look into what's going on. Okay, now wagwan, you ask? Yes, wagwan is a Jamaican patois and it just simply means what's going on, what's happening, and that's what we're going to be looking into today. So if you haven't already, come and join the family, like and subscribe at Wagwan Tara and Tea, okay? And I hope you have a nice cup of tea ready, or some water or beverage, anything like that. And put it in the comments below, okay? We love to engage with the messages and, gather that community spirit, okay, at Wagwan Tara and Tea. Okay, so before we begin, okay, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okay, so go to the number that's calling you, okay? And we're gonna do some gratitude now, and it really helps to bring real good energy. Okay, we emphasize on that good. Okay, that good energy in Jamaican culture. It's that is something you do as a way to kind of say, wow, this is not just good, this is good. This is good, and that's what we're doing, bringing that good vibrational energy, good irie vibes. All right, so let's begin. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, ancestors, for the messages that we are about to receive today. May these messages resonate with the collective, and also allow these messages to strengthen their intuition and their discernment every time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, so let's see who wants to apologize, who wants to say sorry. Let's see what's going on, okay? And I will see you on the other side. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. So we have pile 1. Let's see what messages are under pile 1. But I hope you have a nice cup of tea or a beverage, okay? So you can stay hydrated while we gather these intuitive gems. And you may hear why, because that's just a way of like, wow, like these, like it's just kind of like a Jamaican kind of wow, why, as a kind of like a wow, okay, wow moment. So while we gather these intuitive gems, okay, so if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tara and Tea. Come and join the Love and Light family, okay, and gather the good vibrations around here. All right, let's see Wagwan. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, when we see the Queen of Pentacles, okay, I see this as someone who is, they've got a level of maturity, but I feel like it's also, they're very good with money. They're very good at keeping things in order. They're very good at bringing or making things stable. Now, I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you've been this person, but at the same time, I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, I kind of get like a modest, like, as much as they're very good at doing something, where the way how the figure here has their head down, I feel like it's like they're proud of their achievements, but there's no level of like arrogance or like a cockiness to it. It's just kind of like I kind of gather like, I'm just proud of my achievements and I'm proud of what I can do, And you know, if I'm in a situation or whatever, I will find the ways to, you know, or to help make things more secure, more stable. Whether it's like creating a like a loving, nurturing home. Also, you know, being very good at finances, or just managing money or anything like that. Anything, any earthy things. I think it's like the Queen of Pentacles is that go-to person, and I feel like that could also be like, you know, maybe, you know, people might come to you to ask for support, ask for assistance. Maybe how, you know, how did you go about doing this, or how did you go about buying a new home, or do, like, they might come to you to seek advice and information. So I feel like this is that's the energy I get from the Queen of Pentacles. But I feel like this, in regards to who wants to apologize, who wants to say sorry, I feel like this person sees you as as kind of like you're on this pedestal of, you are a queen. This is what I'm getting, like, you're my queen. Now when I see the Queen of Pentacles, I don't know, like, I'm kind of also getting this energy of, I don't know if anyone's watched Coming to America, and as the queen, one of the like potential brides for the Eddie Murphy character to marry. And the guy, this, I think he was called like the caller or the singer, and he was like, she's my queen to me. I feel like this is what I'm kind of getting. Like, maybe this person's kind of seeing you as this person, right? Look at that. And then we've got the 10 of swords here. So there's definitely, either this could have been like a recent breakup, or it's been like a relationship where you know, because the 10 kind of represents, this is kind of like an end of a cycle. So I feel like there was, you know, it could have been a rough ending, a rough kind of closure to it. But I feel like this person realizes, like, wow, what did I do here? You know, with the 10 of swords being here, what did I do? Because look what's next, what's behind it is the death, and the death represents regeneration, renewal. Okay, sometimes we'll see it as like death can be like, oh my gosh, it's the end. Death is like, if we think about even the seasons, every year we watched flowers blossom, then they die again, and they repeat the process every year. They blossom, repeat, okay? And it's the same with the death card. So I feel like with this, it's like, this is how they see you. This is what's happened. And this is what they want now. This is how they want. They want to kind of have a renewal, you know. Now I feel like it's kind of also, again, you have to always trust your intuition and trust your discernment, okay? And always remember, all of these reads, okay, are all entertainment purposes only. But I feel like, you know, I'm kind of gathering that this person really wants to make amends on what has happened, or what has happened between you. But I feel like also maybe, you know, you've been working on yourself and really taking that time to, you know, really value yourself and really tell yourself you are a queen and you're really good at doing things. And I feel like it's like, I'm also kind of getting wife material. That song's coming now. Yes, you'll be my wifey. Say you'll be my wifey. Yeah. That's the type of song that I'm getting. So I feel like this person's like, wow, like, you know, this person was someone I should, I feel like I'm kind of getting, it could have been also self-sabotaging behavior going on here, that kind of impacted on the relationship. But I felt like it then may have made you feel in a way that you kind of had to overcompensate in this situation. And I feel like this person wants to apologize about how they dealt with things, or how they dealt with you, and maybe not valuing your true worth. Okay, let's have a look and see what's under here. Look at this, a soulmate, a soulmate, a soulmate. Now, sometimes when you see the queen, you know, you're like, okay, where's the queen's counterpart? And it's usually like a king, okay? But I feel like in this situation, it could be maybe someone that was younger or older, you know, vice versa. But I feel like this person definitely wants to start anew, okay? But we've got soulmate here. So this could be a soulmate energy, okay? Now, remember with soulmates, okay, you can have more than one soulmate, okay? Soulmates can be our family members, okay? Like non-romantic soulmates can be our family members, the relationships we have with our pets, you know, the relationship we can have with our children, grandchildren, you know, cousins, all of that is all like non-romantic, okay? And friends, and then romantic relationships. Now, then you have soulmate energy, okay? But we can have more than one soulmate. Sometimes, you know, we kind of get caught up in the idea that, oh, we've just had one person in our life and that's our soulmate and they're gone. And it's like, no, honey, there's more. Look, we think of the universe. There's more than one soulmate. There's more than one soulmate. Sometimes you can meet somebody. Look, you can meet somebody, but they're just not ready. You know, they're not ready, and sometimes they need to go back and find their way and get themselves to figure out. You know, can they match this energy? Can they match this energy of right, I want to build, let's do something, let's do, you know, because here we've got let's go on a holiday together. Now, they could have had maybe some messages about wanting to go on a holiday, but I feel like this might be a way of how to try and renew things. If you remember what we said earlier about seasons, I feel like this could be a way of maybe trying to, you know, see if there's still, if it's safe. That's what I'm getting. It's like to safe to kind of maybe try and make contact. Now, again, we do have a Mercury retrograde, and the Mercury retrograde does tend to maybe resurface people from our past, okay, who may want to have a conversation. So, you know, and again, it's all about trusting your intuition, okay, and seeing what feels right, you know, always trusting your gut. And you can take that time, you know, to like build your intuition up by taking time to just sit down and really asking, or like your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, just saying, please give me a sign or a message or something that will really help me to like resonate and see what step I need to take, as well as journaling and things like that can really help, you know, as well as crystals, because I really like wearing crystals and, you know, bringing that good vibration. Staying hydrated is another really good way to really tap into your intuition as well. That's why we love to stay hydrated, okay? All right. So we've got a soulmate, okay? So this person could be a soulmate. It could be someone that you've had a relationship with, okay? Now, it could also be, because I'm also getting with the Queen of Pentacles, okay, it could be a romantic soulmate and it could be a non-romantic soulmate. So I feel like it could also maybe be like a maternal figure as well. There could be like a maternal figure, or because it's like a strong like feminine energy here. So there could be like a maternal figure, maybe someone who wants to apologize, or there might have been some divisions and with a maternal figure. Okay, so we're gonna have a look and let's see what else wants to come out to help us to know who this person is who wants to apologize. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna start with the Jamaican proverb first. Let's start with the Jamaican proverb. Now, Jamaican proverbs, okay, they're a very powerful divination tool. It was always something that was given to me from early as a child. Like your elders or people around you would always give you a message, and you always be like, what's that? what's that? And they're like, don't worry, you when you get older, you soon find out. that's, that's how they used to say, oh, you soon find. And then after this, as you got older, you'll be like, oh, now this makes sense why you used to say this to me. Because, you know, they were like little lessons, and I always see it as like little life lessons. But I feel like when it comes with the tarot, the proverbs and the tarot, they go so well together. Now they're all divination tools, so you know I'm a firm believer that you can see divination in every single little thing. Okay, and I always like making props from everyday items, because I feel like that's how, you know, how we can connect and engage with the divination that's all around us as well. All right, so let's see what message, what proverb wants to come out for the collective, on who wants to apologize. What message do the collective need to see for the collective who chose pile 1? Which proverb? Something wants to come out. Okay, is it this one? Okay, so we have here, keep things to yourself. Ooh, keep your mouth. So that means keep back your mouth. Keep back your mouth. And that simply means like keeping things to yourself. Sometimes it's better to not say anything. And I feel like this is kind of more like to not say anything that can then cause further argument, and then lead to this kind of, I feel like this is what the Ten of Swords energy here. Okay, keep things to yourself, move in silence and trust. Keep things to yourself, move in silence and trust. So I feel like with the Ten of Swords, I feel like this energy and the Death card, that there could be somebody wanting to kind of come towards you, but they're doing it in a kind of a silent way. Now I feel like this could also be maybe trying to, you know, as they say, lay wait, time. Give it time to then see, okay, you know, whether, you know, and like I remember saying, you know, if it's safe to come back and return and to come in and apologize. And I feel like this could be also with the Ten of Swords being here, like with the Ten of Swords, this is over, it's done. But I feel like this person is like, well, maybe if I give it some time, you know, to let the temper cool down, let any, you know, further arguments like arise from this, let things cool down, and then maybe, you know, there wouldn't be so much anger or resentment towards me trying to make an amends. I feel like that's what I'm kind of getting with this. Okay, so again, take what resonates. Okay, collective. All right, so let me have we're gonna pull out the love box, because we haven't had this for a little while. Let's see what messages from the love box wants to come out. Let's see what messages for the collective who chose pile 1 regarding about who wants to apologize. Let's see what wants to come out. Okay, we've got quite a few. All right, so let's have a look. So we have a widowed. Okay, so it could be someone, you know, it might be someone who's widowed. Now we do have one thing I do like about Wagwan Tanti, you know, there's lots of different age groups that come and watch, and you know, it's really nice, you know. Right, I want you back. So look, again, let's go on a holiday together. Someone wants you back. Indecisive. You see, look, keep things to yourself. Keep back your mouth. Keep back your mouth. And I feel like this is what could be going on. This kind of, you know, I want to make sure or wait. I feel like this person is trying to find the right timing. Again, with the Death card, you know, that renewal, trying to like seek that time to say, okay, is it time? Maybe I just need to make things cool down, you know. But I feel like sometimes, you know, when someone can have that kind of mindset of thinking, I just want to wait. Sometimes, yeah, you can wait, but then again, everybody has free will. So that, you know, even like that, okay, they want to wait. Yes, maybe you're like, no, I'm not on that no more. Sorry, I've moved on. Okay. let's go on a holiday. Look at that. Let's go on a holiday together. So I feel like this energy is definitely there. Whoa. This definitely energy is definitely there. Someone really wants to, use the. Like, I feel like that energy of trying to come back with the death card is to maybe go on a holiday and see how that holiday will help to rekindle any chemistry, any love that's there. I feel like this is what they that's maybe like their intention with the apology. Okay, will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? So it could be definitely, again, that wanting to repatch things. Look at that financial differences. Didn't we say with the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles being that, that person, and then in the cards you couldn't see who is her match. Okay. Woy. So there could have been some financial differences that could have caused it. It could be maybe, again, like maybe he was better at managing money and wanting to build, because when I see the Queen of Pentacles, it's like I get that, mature. I kind of get the energy of like a wife, or like just somebody who has their things together and really is just like, I'm about building, I'm about growing, I'm about building the legacy, I'm about building generational wealth, I'm about growing, I'm about taking that time to build, and like I can see like all of these accolades laid out, and I feel like it's like, yeah, I'm not on playing games. Wow. I come with children, are you okay with that? So there could also be this going on, and maybe like issues around children, and as well as creating a stable home. Okay, let's get back together. What do you think? It's this person definitely wants this, like a renewal. Okay, but again, you got to trust your gut, trust your intuition. Okay, I feel like Auntie Self-Love wants to come out. Okay, now Auntie Self-Love is like, for me, it's like an ancestral Jamaican lady that pops out now and again for me. And I feel like it's all come from like elders talking to me in the past and they're always giving lots of intuitive gems. Right, can I take you out on a date? Can I take you out on a date? See, let's go on a holiday. All these kind of like wanting to look at marry me. Someone wants to marry me. Marry me. Show me how to love you. Show me how to love you. Show me how to love you. I love you. Wow. Wow. So whoever wants to apologize, I can't stop thinking about you. It definitely is telling me, like, this person, look, our communication requires work with the swords energy as well, which is all about, the swords represent the energy of like communication. So I feel like it could be, maybe this person can be very different to you, and it could be a case of like chalk and cheese wants to come up to mind, but I feel like it could be somebody who you might be very, like, you're very structured or very like, put together, stable, and this person seems like they're a bit of a firecracker, and I feel like at the same time that they want to kind of be more stable, more secure, but I feel like it may need work. And it's, again, it's about trusting your intuition. Trust your intuition, what feels right. Okay, always trust your intuition and use your discernment. But I feel like this person wants to genuinely come and apologize for their behavior, or but I feel like it's more self-sabotaging behavior, because I feel like maybe they didn't feel like they are good enough or can match, or knows that they have work to do and is not ready, maybe not showing up as a king just yet. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the Good Karma deck. I love this deck for clarifying. We just want to see who this person is. Can we just, like, maybe a pitch, just from a picture, or let's see from one of the images, or just see how are they coming across to in regards to the Queen of Pentacles energy. Ooh. So the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. So I feel like the Queen of Wands coming out. I feel like when I said earlier about the Queen of Wands, sorry, about this person here, they could be like a firecracker. Now with the Queen of Wands, that's how I feel like the Queen of Wands is kind of like a firecracker, who they're a go-getter, and it's almost like they don't care, what others may think or things like that. But I feel like with the Knight of Swords being here, I feel like this could be maybe someone who's younger. It doesn't have to, but maybe they could display younger energy. But I feel like maybe they might be with the Queen of Wands being here as well. Yeah, so we've got, it's the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, I feel like it could be somebody who wants to maybe communicate, but I feel like to communicate with somebody who's the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like they may struggle with that. I feel like that's where they may struggle, because the two of you may see things on different mindsets, different ages, different stages. But I'm going to just clarify why the Queen of Wands came out. Let's see. Can we have another message, please? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Strength. Ah, okay. So I get it now. So I feel like the Queen of Wands is here the Queen of Wands is here because I feel like with that time apart, and them wanting to apologize, it's then made them realize, look, they have to be moving like a king of pentacles, a king of pentacles. And look, there may have been some new opportunities that has arisen. Maybe they've got more stable, more secure, and they've been working on their own stability and working on that. But I feel like maybe also the time apart may has also, allowed you to also have more opportunities, and just saying, right, you know what, I need to meet someone that's going to match my energy, and I feel like that is the energy that you've been really focused on. But I feel like maybe the more you've been focused on that, is then making them realize, look, with the Queen of Wands and the Swords being here together, that they're like, yeah, I'm recognizing that I need to be like, if I really want to match this queen, I've got to then tap into that same energy of the queen. So I need to of the queen. So I need to be the queen's counterpart. And for the queen's counterpart, I feel like this is the queen's counterpart, the King of Pentacles in this scenario. And I feel like this is what they're recognizing. But I feel like it's, that time is maybe made them realize, look, let's go on a holiday together, because there was financial differences that has popped out, and there's lots of cards around money. So I feel like that could have definitely been an issue here. But I feel like there is definitely this energy of wanting to match your energy. Wow, look at that. Well, we're gonna, we're gonna finish this with some more messages of just, this one is just like a smoothie deck that I found in a thrift store. Okay. Yeah, so in US, I think charity shops, you may call it thrift store and things like that. In UK, we call it charity shops. So I found this, and I thought, when I held on to it, I was like, maybe guardian angels, help me. How can I use this? And it was like, yeah, use it for your deck, use it for tarot readings. And I thought, yeah, brilliant. So when I saw this, I thought, brilliant. Let's have a look and see what type of smoothie, what type of fruit comes to mind on how they see you, how they value, like how they see you, how they value, not, and not to say in how they value in a smoothie, but like maybe let's see what type of fruit or smoothie, or the name of the smoothie pops out. Okay. Well, let's see. For the collective who chose pile 1, on who wants to apologize, what type of smoothie would they like to have with them? How do they see them in the smoothie? Let's get some messages, please. Ooh, California ambrosia. Wow. So that's all like mango, mint. It's like abundance, like a really abundant drink. Wow, fabulous flavor combination of true Californians will serve with a side of alfalfa sprouts. So it's got like mango nectar, a cup of soft silken tofu, fresh lime juice, diced fresh mango, frozen, fresh mint, and ice cubes, and you mix it all together, blend it. Wow. So California ambrosia. Is there any other smoothies? Wow. But I feel like this one, on Let's Go on a Holiday Together, this one's a very holiday-like feel type of smoothie. Okay, let's see. Ooh, another one came out. Look, so it's got like some nice kind of like watermelon, orange, like really rich and vibrant colors, like the colors of the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So let's have a look and see what's underneath there. A Savvy Sangria. Ooh, this is the cocktail to serve. Why? Why? Look, this is the cocktail to serve poolside. Poolside, yeah? Let's go on a holiday together. Poolside. Make it a party by serving tapas, baby, with this robust smoothie. The taste of citrus, plums, and grapes complements the red wine. Look at that. Some red wine, Pinot Noir, red grape juice, lemon sorbet, orange concentrate, grapes, plums. Look at this. Look at this. This is you. This is you. This is you. And I feel like this is like, yeah, man, you know, I can't be playing with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a lady. Okay, it's a lady. And I can't be playing with the Queen of Pentacles energy. I have to match that energy, you know. Wow. But at the poolside, Savvy Sangria. Yes, you are savvy. You know, Queen of Pentacles, savvy. You know, you know what you're on. You're on about building, growing, and enjoying the finer things in life. Yes, and you should. You know, abundance is your right. Whoa. I love that. Whoa. So, one more, just with, last but not least. Okay, we've got some messages that I've created, which is all about, it's like yes, no, maybe, trust your it's like all intuitive kind of messages. So I just want to see what message. Okay, have something in mind. Okay, just have something in mind, collective. Okay, so I'm gonna give you like a couple of seconds. Okay, so we had a similar show. It's called Countdown, where but it was more about like Scrabble, like trying to find words, and it was the soundtrack was ding tick 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 tick, and then you had to give the answer. So let's have a look now. Let's see what the collective need to know about this person who wants to apologize. You know, let's have a look and see what they need to, how they need to, how they can, you know, use their intuition around this. What wants to come out? Anything else that wants to come out? Ooh, we have 3 came out. All right, so let's have a look. Ooh, wee! This, so they're all written in like Jamaican kind of style. So we're gonna call on Auntie Self Love. Yes, darling, honey. Okay. The first one says, "No fear the future, darling, honey. No fear the future." This simply means don't fear the future. Do not fear the future, okay? Do not fear. Do not have any kind of worry or anything like that. This is the message here, is not to fear, okay? Not to fear. All right. Let's see the next one. Okay, we're still staying in Auntie Self-Love mode, okay? Let's see, Auntie Self-Love. Yes, darling. Honey. What the cards say? What do the cards say? Well, we can see from what the cards say that this person does have an intention, and I see it is a genuine intention to apologize, to try and make amends, to match your energy. But I feel like they are kind of maybe like seeing, you know, ooh, you know, the time apart had to help them to recognize. They had to recognize who they was dealing with. Sometimes when people, you know, sometimes people can be in a relationship and they don't recognize who they are dealing with. And this is simply means they didn't recognize your worth. And they had to, sometimes, you know, when you walk your way and you do your own thing, it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. What did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just do? And they had to recognize, you know. So again, real recognize real. And you staying in your authentic self and being confident in your authentic self, that just lets the universe say, right, with the Queen of Wands energy, you're standing on your own feet and you don't care what people think. You know, you're just focusing on yourself. You're just doing you, You're just doing you. All right, let's see the next message. Oh, let me have, yeah, no bother with that. No bother with that. No bother with that. Darling, honey, no bother with that. No bother with that. So that simply means just don't bother with it, okay? Don't bother with that. And I feel like this is kind of, again, back to any worries or anything like that. You know, again, everyone has free will. But I feel like staying in your true, authentic self, loving on yourself, that's all that matters. That is all that is important. And the more you tap into that and believe in yourself, only good vibrational love, good vibrational energy can come to you. And you know, a great way to, you know, you just tell yourself, universe, thank you for what I have. Thank you for all the, all the things that I have acquired, all the things that I have done. And I'm thankful that, you know, good love, good vibrational energy is all around me. And, you know, tapping into that energy of gratitude. I'm going to just pull out one more card for no bother with that. So for the collective who chose pile of 1, just some clarification on what you don't want the collective to bother with. So not to have any bother with. Okay, woo. So we have Knight of Coins, 3 of Cups. So I feel like again it's about the worry. Don't keep doing you, focus. Because I feel like with this energy of the Knight of Coins, Okay, I feel like the Three of Cups and the Knight of Coins together, I feel like it's like, keep going, keep doing you. Go out, have fun, go and build connections with people, enjoy, just keep doing, like, the more you keep doing things and not like maybe like stress and worry about what's going on, who's going to be, whether they're going to contact or apologize. I feel like that then freeze that free. I feel like it sometimes, when we can be focused on like, oh, is this how this person thinks about me, how this person feels about me, it can create energy blocks. And I feel like it's kind of saying not to fear, not to worry, keep focusing on you, keep doing you, because you're already the energy that you're bringing out is already creating and a kind of like an energy shift for whoever wants to apologize, that they're seeing you for who you are. And you is the Queen of Pentacles, darling. Honey, you are the Queen of Pentacles. So, my girl, hey, my girl, you have to walk good. When I say walk good, it's just a Jamaican term that we will say to, when you walk out, wherever you go, you're protected. You are safe. Walk good. Love on yourself. And just tell yourself and be clear with your intention that the only love, darling, that can come to you is a love that adds to you. You hear that? The only type of love that can come to you is a love that adds to you, where your peace is still, where your self-love is intact. It's, only that type of love can come into your life. You hear that? Only type of love that can come into your life is that when you are at peace and you are the savvy sangria. You are the savvy señorita. So let that love energy come into your life. Okay? Because look at all these messages around marry me and I love you, and show me how to love you. And I feel like this could be also with the Knight of Coins. You show yourself how to love yourself, because I feel like the more you tap into that it also helps the universe to help you. Sometimes we can be our worst enemy, because we can also get into that self-sabotaging, where we're constantly overthinking, or we're dwelling on things that is not our priority, is not our concern. And I feel like it's really, you keep focusing on you. And you remember how I said earlier, when I see the Queen of Pentacles, it's like there's like a kind of like a still like this kind of sense of modesty or shyness about who you are, with the head down, looking at the wealth. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, and be proud. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are from head to toe. You hear that? Be proud of who you are from head to toe. Yes. And if there are anything that we just keep back our mouth. We don't need to put any negative energy out. We just keep back our mouth. If we ain't got nothing good to say, we just leave it there. So, to the collective who chose part 1, I hope the messages are resonating. You know what we do around here? We just take what resonate and we just leave the rest. We take what resonate and we just leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go. I saw it go. This simply means that's how it goes around here. Okay? Take what resonate and leave. We have to say it with power. Leave the rest. But be sure to look good, feel good, stay hydrated, and remember you're the top of the top. Okay, honey, darling. Thank you, Auntie Self Love. You are the top of the tops. Okay, so I'll see you on the next one, and gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we have pile 2. Let's see what messages are under pile 2. Who wants to apologize? Who wants to say sorry? Okay, let's find out all of the clues who this person could be. Okay, but before we begin, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Okay, and make sure you got a nice beverage, a cup of tea, a cocktail maybe, just so we can stay hydrated while we gather those intuitive gems. And you may hear woy-oy, woy-oy-oy-oy, and that's when all the gems, the intuitive gems, are coming through. All right, let's see. Wagwan. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Cups, and we have the Five of Cups. But what the Five of Cups don't see here is there's a Two of Cups here. So I'm getting a soulmate energy here. This could be someone maybe from your recent past. It could be someone where there was a breakup, but there was some kind of relationship. Now a soulmate can be a romantic soulmate, okay, that you could have with a love partner, a love interest, and it can also be a soulmate like a friendship, non-romantic soulmate, so like a friendship, a pet, a relationship that you have, a loving relationship that you may have with like your pets, family members, all those kind of things. Okay, so a soulmate doesn't mean that it's romantic. Okay, now it can also be with that we've got the Two of Cups here and the two here and the two of Pentacles. It could also be a twin flame. Now a twin flame is the idea that it's one soul that is split in two, and one let's say it's split in two. Now it can be that divine and that divine masculine and that divine feminine, and the idea is that you go your separate ways, and then maybe in this lifetime you may meet up again. But with the idea of the twin flame, it's like a journey that you both have to go and kind of heal, and work on any karmic behaviors, or any kind of like debt, like karmic debts or anything like that, that has kind of maybe acquired over time. And so that the idea, once you've done all that work, that you can come back together. But it's the idea that you might come together, and there may be like a loving union, and then it's kind of like a shift. It's like having a tower moment where things kind of shift. And then you both go your separate ways. But the idea is to do the work, do what you need to do, where it's like working on your self-love, working on any patterns of behavior. Okay, and that's why we always say pattern up the ting. And that just simply means recognizing if there's any behaviors, anything that we can work on. Okay, puzzle them up together, make sure that we can see what patterns are forming. Okay. All right, so with the Two of Pentacles here, I feel like there might have been some kind of decisions. Now this could have maybe been some decisions around maybe someone moving away, moving to a different destination. It could have maybe done something. I feel like rewind. We like to use that rewind loop, okay? Where sometimes like a message is coming through and it's like, okay, is the mouthpiece registering with the head, with the brain? Okay, come on, let's get this together. And then we have the Mercury retrograde as well, so this is all like playing up in the air. All right, rewind. Let's go back. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, and you can see all those ships sailing. They could be like having to make decisions, and I feel like maybe the decision making could have been something that could have impacted this relationship, this union. Okay, but I feel like there is love in this situation. There is love, or there's like that, those feelings are still there for this person. I feel like they have this, and you may still have these feelings for this person as well. But I feel like with the the Five of Cups being here, okay, I feel like there is still kind of focused or dwelling on the things of why it didn't work out, why this didn't happen, or wishing that maybe doing like maybe making decisions or looking at options that they made a better option, or an option where it didn't impact the union. This is what I'm kind of the energy that I'm getting. But I feel like with the Two of Cups being here, I feel like it's still saying that, you know, there still could be a chance in this situation. And I feel like this is what this person who wants to apologize, I feel like they want to apologize with the hope that things could patch things up. And you know, everyone has their free will. It's about using your intuition, and it's about making choices that are right for you. You know, these reads are all about entertainment entertainment, you know, for entertainment purposes only. Okay, darling, yes darling, but it's about, you know, you making the right choice for you. Okay, it's always about you making the right choices for you. Okay, all right, so we're gonna have a look and see what here. Look, we've got self-sabotage. Now this again could be maybe, you know, with the decision making going on, there could have been like maybe in regards to this union, it could have really impacted. And I feel like this is again going back to what we said earlier about having to kind of go your separate ways and do the work. So we've got inadequate and we've got self-sabotage. So I feel like this could have been some issues that has gone on in the union, that maybe there might have been someone in this party that did not feel like they was ready to hold their cup high and match the energy. You know, I feel like it, and I feel like it's not coming from a place of like of a poor intentions, but I feel like that feeling of self-sabotage and that feeling of neglecting the importance of this union, I feel like that's what kind of led into this situation. And I feel like this is where it was kind of like maybe a lot of delays, a lot of like waiting, not doing anything. And I feel like that kind of indecisiveness may have impacted on, I'm getting the word intimacy, it may have impacted on generally how you felt in terms of your emotions, your feelings, having to constantly question. And I feel like sometimes with the Two of Cups being here, there might have been an overcompensation on the focus of the love union, but still a level of feeling of I'm not feeling satisfied, not having a feeling of like having a feeling of being satisfied in this union, because I feel like there were still things that and it could be to do with communication, it could be to do with like talking and expressing feelings, as well as showing that. But I feel like it also could be something to do with like moving. I feel like moving and making decisions and making options, or having options, but those options may have impacted on this union. Okay, all right, so let's go and have a look. I'm just going to pull out a Jamaican proverb. Let's see what Jamaican proverb wants to come out. Now, the Jamaican proverb is its own divination, okay? It's like just words of wisdom, okay, about life lessons. So we're going to just see what wants to come out for the collective who chose pile 2. Who wants to apologise? You know, why do they want to say sorry? That's what we're looking into today, okay? So who wants to apologise? Can we have a proverb that will help us, please? Oh, this just wants to come out. Let's pull it out. So, we have, and not everything good for eat is good for talk. And not everything that is good for eat is good for talk. So this simply means, sometimes if something is really good, okay, or you have something really good going on, doesn't mean that you have to constantly go about talking about it or saying something about it. Sometimes things are best kept, you know, sometimes some things are just best kept not saying anything about it whatsoever. But here it's like, don't repeat everything you hear. No matter how good it is, some tea is better left cold. Now I feel like this could have been where the self-sabotage and the those feelings of feeling inadequate could have maybe kicked in. But I feel like it could have also been, maybe this person may have thought their minds. I feel like it was more of a mindset thing. So a mindset thing of dwelling on maybe the past, dwelling on things that maybe they were holding on to, feeling like they weren't good enough, and that was then impacting the overall union. So I feel like, you know, with this information here from the Jamaican proverb, I feel like it could have been just kind of this feeling of not feeling like they're good enough, but then it was showing in their actions, it was showing in their behavior, and as well as how they would deal towards you. And I feel that was making you feel away. Now I don't know who it is, but if this is anything at all, but I'm kind of drawn to like wanting to scratch my nose a lot. So I feel like this could have also been maybe someone's like holds on to their nose or like maybe when they're trying to think of something, or if they feel a particular way, and that's what they might tend to do, or like fidget a lot. This is what I'm kind of getting. Okay, right, so with we've got puss and dog no have the same lock. Puss and dog no have the same lock. This simply means a cat and a dog won't have the same lock. Okay, they're very different. Okay, different species altogether, so different life experiences. Okay, so competition, favoritism, nepotism, lack of fairness can impact a situation. And I feel like this is where the Two of Pentacles is really telling us that there could have been a kind of a feeling of being unfair, whether it was like maybe one person was giving more into this union. And I feel like this is where they want to apologize, and I feel like they've come to that with the Five of Cups, they've come to that realization. And I feel like sometimes, you know, sometimes it's kind of like it's a life lesson for a lot of us. You know, sometimes when we have something in our life, okay, I feel like Auntie's self-love wants to come in. Okay, sometimes when we have something in our life and we don't see the worth, we don't see the value, okay, we can just kind of play on it, we can neglect it, and it's only when it's been taken away from us, it comes out of our hands, and we no longer have it as something that we can feel proud of and have it as a possession. This is when it can really make us realize, wow, I really missed out on a good thing. Wow, I self-sabotaged to the point that I lost this. Okay, all right, so Auntie Self-Love wants to come in. Yes, that Jamaican auntie, your Jamaican auntie wants to come in. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Hello, collective. Hey, honey, darling. Right. You see this? This is a reminder for all of us, for all of we, to recognize that the importance of when you have something good in your life, and you know we like to say the good. When you have something good in your life, show gratitude at its finest. Okay, sometimes you might not always remember to show gratitude every day, but show gratitude when you can, and show that you're thankful for what you have in your life, whether it's good people, good friends, good food, a career, you know, you have good health. Constantly showing gratitude, because this here is when something is gone, something is lost, but then at the same time you're not in the state of appreciation. You're not in the state of being thankful for what you have in your life. So then when you're not thankful for what you have in your life, you can't see the blessings around you. All right, so take that time to show gratitude and make gratitude be a routine. Okay, not something you just do once in a while. You make it a routine, so that way we eliminate any energy of self-sabotage. We stop the doubting ourselves. We lively up ourselves. That's why, you know, we love to say big up yourself at Wagwan Taranti, because now when you big up yourself, you're boosting your self-esteem. All right, darling. Honey. All right. Thank you. Auntie Self Love. So, what Auntie Self Love is simply saying, okay, is about taking that time to really appreciate what you have in life. And the more you take on that attitude of saying, you know what, I'm thankful that I have a good circle of friends. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for the love that I have in my life. I'm thankful that, you know, I have someone that, you know, checks on me and cares for me. I'm thankful that I have a really good career. I'm thankful for the money that I have in my pocket and it's ever growing. I'm thankful for the positive mindset that I have. I'm thankful. You see how it uplifts your spirit, it uplifts your energy. When we dwell on the stuff that, and sometimes there's things in the past that was out of our control. Okay, but when we dwell on those things that we can no longer, it has no longer, is no purpose to us, it can stop us from seeing what's the blessing around us. It can really stop us from seeing what we have in our lives, that we so focus on the stuff that's gone, that the things that are still present in our life, we have no time and we have no business for, because we are not letting it grow. We're not even allowing it to grow because we're so dwelled on the past and we're not in that state of mind to really appreciate the joy, the abundance that we have in our life. Okay, so I hope that message is resonating. It's, you know, it's a message that we can all take on, to be more appreciative, to be more thankful, you know, and get into a habit of journaling, even just sitting. Like for me, I just like to sit in peace and just say, I'm thankful for this. This is what I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the collective at Wagwan Tara and Tea. You know, all these kind of things, because it really helps you to, one, stay grounded. Okay, stay grounded and really appreciate what you have. Okay, those intuitive gems are kicking in. All right, so I'm gonna pull out now the love box. We've got the love box, so these are some more additional clues on to describe who this person is. But I feel like this person is definitely someone you could have had, like some, whether it's a romantic relationship or a non-romantic relationship. I feel like it's someone who may have felt this way, and then it had led to the an ending in the relationship. But I feel like it was kind of an ending that they did not want, but because they were so focused on dwelling on what and worrying about what if this happened, that it's almost like, well, you know, it's about like understanding the like the law of the universe. Whatever we set our mind on and focus on and dwell on, okay, can bring us those results. So it's a better way. I feel Auntie Self Love wants to come in. All right then, come on Auntie. Darling, honey, whatever you focus on in life, okay, whether it is good or whether it is bad, you will draw it to you. All right, you hear that? So focus on the good, don't focus on the bad, because when you focus on the bad, you draw more of that energy to you, and we don't want that. Okay, let's focus on the good in life and make that a habit. I know sometimes, you know, you might forget one day, you might forget tomorrow, you know, but make it a habit, have a routine to help you to say, right, I'm going to take the time and be more thankful in my life. All right, thank you, Auntie. Hey, so again, you know, it's all about taking that time to really appreciate and focus on what you have in life, rather than just dwelling on the things that we can't control, dwelling on the things that are out of our capacity, or, you know, or any weaknesses, but really celebrating, you know, what's going well and you working on that. You know, we can always work on things down the line, but it's about taking that initiative to really show appreciation and being thankful, okay? Because that will help us to tap out of this self-sabotaging energy, okay? All right, so let's have a look now. Okay, so what messages wants to come out for the collective regarding this person who wants to apologize? Who wants to apologize? Let's see. Whoa, some of these messages are flying out. Whoa, quite a few. Okay, look at all these messages that wanted to come out. So I don't want my family issues to impact our relationship. So there could be some issues, some trauma, and maybe generational issues around family that could have impacted, or maybe unhealthy patterns or anything like that could have also impacted here. Will you be my girlfriend? So there could be someone again wanting you to be a love interest for them. Wow. Let's go to relationship marriage counseling to solve our issues. So there could be a marriage union in this situation. Let's go to relationship marriage counseling to solve our issues. Wow. I think we are better off as friends. I think we are better off as friends. Now, I feel like this is something maybe as the self-sabotaging that maybe they may say again, because it's the worry of whether they feel that they are good enough in this situation, you know? Right, I am ready to love again. I am ready to love again. I don't know how to communicate with you. So again, the communication issues. Let's do something fun together. Let's do something fun together. Sexuality. So there could be some issues around sexuality, or feeling like they're not good enough. I can't stop thinking about you. So yes, because this person wants to apologize and they have you on their mind, and I can see that with the 5 of Cups being here, that they definitely are thinking, you know, is there a chance? Is there a possibility? My intuition is telling me we need to talk about the elephant in the room. So the elephant in the room, okay? I haven't been feeling myself as I am so invested in our relationship. Look, the 5 of Cups energy, that I have lost myself in the process. And I feel like that's also with the two of Pentacles. It could have made, you know, impacted on, look, I was just about to say imbalance, and imbalances here in maybe making decisions, and also maybe impacted you when going, like you're at work and you're trying to focus and concentrate. Wow, a lot of messages wanted to come out for this one. Let's get back together. What do you think? So there's definitely wanting to like reconcile. Let's go on a holiday together. Wow, now that came up also for pile 1. Okay, I don't want to fight anymore with you. Can we just work this out? Can we work this out? Look at all of these messages. I don't want to break up, but can we recover from this? Yes. So I feel like they definitely want to apologize. Show me how to love you. Show me how to love you. I'm looking for a real love that is right for me. I love everything about you. Right, them love you. Them love. Widowed. So there could be again something to do with widowed or a loss of a loved one, and it may be resurfacing feelings, or whether it could be I'm getting an anniversary. I have fond thoughts of you. Will you give me another chance? So there's a lot of a reconciliation. Okay. Indecisive. Look at that. The 2 of Pentacles as well. having to make a choice, having to make a decision. Woy-yoy, woy-yoy. Right, now I'm going to pull out, we've got two more, okay. I'm going to have a look at a smoothie, okay. So we've got a smoothie deck that I found, okay, like at what you call like a thrift store. Like in the US you call it thrift store, UK we call it charity shops, and I thought, wow, what a great way, and I just held on to it and just said, right, guardian angels, you know, should I get this as a way, another additional tool, because I like creating tools, you know, because my ideas or my outlook is that divination is everywhere, you know, so it's about making it accessible and engaging as well. All right, so let's have a look and see what message. It could be a picture, like a particular color or fruit, to help kind of describe who this person is that wants to apologize, and maybe how they see you as well as a drink. Okay, let's see. For the collective, we chose Power 2. What type of smoothie? Ooh, so we have a jitterbug. So this is a jitterbug, okay. It looks kind of like it might have maybe banana and apple. Let's have a look. So a jitterbug, this combination of coffee and hazelnuts will make you a jitterbug. For a change of pace, substitute vanilla, almond, or your favorite flavor syrup for the hazelnut syrup, and flavored syrups are usually available in the coffee aisles of supermarkets. So it's made from coffee at room temperature, non-fat vanilla frozen yogurt, fresh bananas, frozen, and some hazelnut. But what I'm pointing out is there might be maybe something to do with the jitterbug, because again the jitter when it's jitterbug, you know, put it in the comments collective, but I'm sure that it's something to do with jitterbug is like, again, about making options, isn't it? Something to do with like a stalling. But and then here you have a change of pace, and I thought, wow, like, look what's going on with the Two of Pentacles. Woy yoy. Okay, is there anything else? Any other smoothie? Oh, quite a few wanted to come out. Let's have a look. So we have Almond Joys. There is so almond doesn't have a picture. So Almond Joys is a delicious rendition of the infamous Almond Joy candy bar. Okay, so this might resonate with some of you. Okay, it's a luscious balance. Oi! Look at that balance. Choices, options. I said the balance, option, indecisive, balanced, pace, options. Hey, balanced, options. I said divinations everywhere. I said everywhere. I said everywhere. Woy. You see that? Look at that. Look what it's saying. It's a luscious balance, okay, of chocolate, coconut and almonds will make you feel like a nut, okay. And it's I wish it had a picture, but it's like made from coconut milk, chocolate sorbet, bananas, frozen, tablespoons of grated coconut, teaspoon of coconut extract, almond extract. Wow, look at that. And it's a luscious balance. It's a luscious balance. Ooh. So we've got this one. Oh, they don't have no images, but this one's called Uncanny Cantaloupe. This is a ultra refreshing combination of summer fruits. Makes a complete lunch alongside a bowl of cottage cheese. Okay. Place in the blender and blend until smooth. And it says the melon is commonly known as a cantaloupe, and it's actually a musk melon. True cantaloupe is rarely found outside of Europe. Okay, so it's made from diced cantaloupe, fresh plums, orange sherbet, tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, okay, and a pinch of salt, an uncanny cantaloupe. Okay, maybe there could be some things that they like to eat. It could also be um, maybe, yeah, like to eat, or type of fruits, or maybe a smoothie that they may make. And then we've got a tropical teaser. Tropical teaser can't take off. So can't take off for the islands. This tropical fruit. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's very sassy and very like luxurious, darling. Yes, yes. So tropical teaser can't take off for the islands. This tropical fruit blend with a touch of rum. Now we're talking. Rum is the next best thing. It will transport. Oh, boy. Look at that. Look at the transport. Making decisions. Pace. Balance. Decisions. Options. Okay. Will transport you in mind and spirit to a warm, balmy evening. So it will transport you in mind, in spirit, to a warm. This is the Five of Cups energy right there. This drink is about the idea that once you sip it, it's about taking you to a place of like some good times, some good times, some good memories. Okay. So this could be something that maybe they might be having a sip of something, or remember, like having memories of maybe good times that you had together. Wow. Okay. And it's like, it says that will transport you in mind and spirit to a warm, balmy evening on a white sandy beach. So it says take a cup. So it's coconut milk, half a cup of coconut milk, half a cup of rum, diced fresh pineapple, fresh mango, banana. Combine the coconut milk and rum in a blender and add pineapple, mango and banana and blend until smooth. So a tropical teaser. Now there could also be someone comes from the tropics as well. You might have if it's like you're not you weren't born there, maybe you might have family, like I have family from like tropical places, the Caribbean, things like that. So it could be maybe that, or you might have had a visit there, or gone on a travel, or it might be somewhere nice and exotic that you've traveled to, Wait, then we have watermelon wavelength. So the inspiration. Now look at the water, lots of energy of water, because we have the water at the background. Okay, and when we see water, especially in the tarot, it's to remind us that there's emotions. Okay, so there's like and how things can move and sway, and same thing with our emotions. So one day we can just be like and then it's like, no, I'm fine, I'm calm, I'm okay, and sometimes that's how our emotions can really kind of just be. It can be like that, so it never stays the same. Okay, it never stays the same, but it also can tell us or signify feelings. Okay, feelings of love, all those kind of things. So the watermelon wavelength is the inspiration for this refreshing combination came from our friends. Okay, so this is based on who the person that made the smoothie deck. I don't have it on me now, but the idea, it says this person loves to mix lemonade with watermelon juice. It is a light and delicious smoothie, okay, that is low in calories and fat. Okay, so again, I feel like this one's made from diced seeded watermelon, lemon sorbet ice cubes, a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, and a pinch of salt. So I feel like this is kind of, again, all about, helping us to kind of see who this type of person is. And I'm kind of getting from this energy is that there might be a lot of sensitivity with this person. I feel like they mean well, but I feel like maybe how they deal with things may have not, may have not developed capacities to, or coping mechanisms to deal with maybe when it comes to dealing of the heart, when it comes to I'm kind of getting like a very apprehensive feeling towards showing emotion, and deep emotions, talking about emotions or talking about things, whether it's like a childhood, whether it's kind of things like that. So that makes me kind of want to pull out the chakra. I'm going to pull out the chakra because as an additional, let's see what chakras are playing up. But I feel like it's a confidence. I feel like it's like that solar plexus. But let's see what comes out. Okay, can you see? Tell us what chakras are being affected by this person at this time? The person that wants to apologize for the collective who chose pile 2, please. So let's see. It could be the throat chakra. It could be any chakra in particular, but let's have a look. We've got one to, ooh. Yes, look at that. So, because, I was had a feeling of wanting to say inner child just now. This could be inner child issues, okay? Maybe inner child issues, and I feel like it could have been maybe inconsistencies that they may have seen, they may have witnessed, they may have observed. And I feel like maybe now in their adult life, and again, how we said earlier about not developing healthy ways to manage, maybe dealing with emotions or coping with maybe challenging times. I feel like this could be something that they never acquired or they never saw, they never learned, and they've kind of developed those same old patterns that doesn't help to support them and carry them further. If anything, it brings them into a place where they doubt themselves. And I feel like that's heavily the root chakra. This is the root chakra energy, okay? And then we have the solar plexus, okay? Which is all about that confidence. But I feel like it can be the solar and it can also be the sacral. So it could be maybe like, again, as we had issues with sexuality, so it can all be like the sacral is all about kind of like your sexuality, your confidence, to be like the biggest stud or the biggest stallion, you know what I'm saying? You've really taking it on and saying, yeah, I'm the hot girl around here. What are you talking about? I'm the hot girl around here, and I'm not even being cocky or anything. I just know who I am, and I'm confident in that. And I feel like this energy, especially the lower region, because that lower region is our gut, okay, and a lot of our intuitive power comes from our gut. And I feel like this is that energy that is really being impacted in this time. But I feel like this person recognizes that they want to apologize to you, but I feel like it's them trying to overcome this real inner gut feeling. And I feel like that inner gut feeling is what can be also at where the self-sabotage is coming from, okay, and maybe from past issues that they have not dealt with, that when they are in a union, it's almost like when something good comes in their life, instead of appreciation and being thankful, they find ways to self-sabotage it, okay? And that can sometimes comes from patterns of behavior, things that we've seen, things that we've witnessed, things that we've observed, that may have then later on in life, can then have this kind of adverse effect on how we deal with adult relationships, okay? Whoa, yoy. All right, so I'm going to pull out now an intuitive, last but not least, okay? Some intuitive messages, okay? They're done in the tone of auntie self-love, okay? So we've got some Jamaican patois in these intuitive messages, and they're basically like yes, no, maybe, and some other additional intuitive messages. So I just want to see for the collective who chose pile 2, what intuitive message they need to know from this collection here. What do they need to know? What do they need to know about this person? Okay, so we had 2 came out. Thank you. So let's see what the message is for the collective. Gwan true, yes. We got gwan true. That's a yes. Gwan true, gwan true, gwan true. So things soon sort out. Yeah, things soon sort out. So this means go on, this means go on. Go ahead, just go through. Like go through. You like to go through. Just go through, okay? And things will always, things will sort itself out. So I feel like it's kind of just saying, in whatever the situation is, if things will just sort itself out, okay? Again, everybody has everybody has free will, okay? Everyone has free will. And always trust your intuition and use your discernment every time. Just take what resonates and leave. We have to say it with power. We gotta power. Leave the rest. Take what resonates, baby. Yeah. All right. And look, hey, look at this. No fear the future. No fear the future, darling. Honey, no fear the future. This simply means, okay, don't fear the future. Don't have no worries or stress upon anything. Just keep focusing on good vibrational energy. Gratitude at its finest. This is why we like to open every read with giving thanks, because we are all part of this universe system. Whether you believe in the Almighty, you believe in God, you believe in the universe, you believe in the source, we are all part of this magnificent universe, okay? So we don't always have the answers for everything, but give thanks, show appreciation, okay? And it helps to build that relationship. And it also helps to build that relationship with your intuition as well. And I feel like this is really a reminder for us not to worry, not to fret. I did put like a post on the community post area, so do have a look, because if there's any kind of updates, I do like to put community posts up, okay? And do let us know, because about the Instagram, because I did have an Instagram earlier, like way back when I first was first looking at setting this up, and I was a little bit wary, because how you have a lot of scammers and kind of things like that. So I'll look at putting it up as well, again. But if for the community post, do have a look on YouTube, because we'll always like put little updates there until again, as I said, things will sort itself out. When things we'll get things sorted out, and then I'll put more notifications on where you can find us, okay? But don't fear the future, okay? The future is abundant. Look at this, the five of Pentacles. Look at the five of Pentacles, yes, because the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, it can represent like there's been some kind of chaos, some kind of conflict going on. Okay, now the Five of Pentacles is like usually depicted as like two people outside, like feeling all cold and left out in the building, outside of this building that's all nice and warm. Okay, and then with the Five of Cups, it has a similar, but this one's more focused on that real loss, okay, that kind of emotional loss. But it's also, again, this person's caped, like got this big large cape, and they're out in the cold, and they're like looking as they can see all these spilt, lost, like kind of all these things gone by, but then don't see that what else is around them, okay? So I feel like it's saying, just a reminder that don't worry, don't fear, and I feel like this is also, if the person who wants to apologize is seeing this, if it's like and we tend to call it like a cross watcher, not to fear, because that fear can hold you back. Sometimes you have to fight through the fear. We all can feel fearful at times, especially when it's something like it's out of our it's out of something that we usually do. It's out of our routine, it's out of our habit, it's out of our comfort zone. But we don't learn if we don't try something new. We don't learn how we will deal with a situation, how we will, or even like trying some new foods. going to new places, learning about new cultures. And I feel like it's kind of just saying, right, we, taking that time to make it a routine, being more appreciative, being more thankful, that will help you to overcome the worries about the what's new for you in the future and all those kind of things, and help build confidence. Okay, because we're, especially with the root chakra being here and the solar plexus, okay, and it could be the solar plexus, the sacral as well. There could be some real deep inner issues that we need to kind of just work on, and we can work on it by really taking that time to heal and love ourselves. We have to love ourselves, okay, collective, every time. And just always big up yourself. And again, it's not bigging up yourself from a place of like arrogant or anything like that. It's really coming from a place of self-love, and really you being your biggest, your big, yeah, we like to emphasize everything. your biggest cheerleader, okay? We'll be your biggest cheerleader too, okay? But be your biggest cheerleader and love on yourself, okay? And I feel like this person that maybe don't want to apologize, just like if they do come to you or they contact you, or like be open to listen, and just, I feel like it's just kind of like taking a point to maybe just listen and to understand maybe where those feelings of being like inadequate and self-sabotage, where it comes from, and that can then give you that room to then for your intuition and to use your discernment. Is this something that you can see could work on? Could it take maybe again like to seek some counseling support or some like further advice and guidance to work on these kind of like maybe those kind of issues? But I can see that there is love here, but again, it's always about trusting your intuition and using your discernment. Always forget what any other like us as like tarot readers or whatever, all of this is entertainment purpose only, but always trust your intuition, okay, every time. All right, collective. So for the collective chose pile 2, I hope the messages are resonating, and please put it, let us know what you were sipping on, what you was sipping on today to stay hydrated. But remember, yeah, take what resonates and leave. We have to say it with power. Leave the rest. I saw it go round here. I saw it go round here. I saw it go round here. This simply means that's how it goes around here. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, but be sure to look good, feel good, be your biggest cheerleader, and I'll see you on the next one. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me general rules. So we have pile 3, okay? So we're going to have a look and see who wants to apologize. Okay, gather all of those clues and those intuitive gems on who wants to apologize, who wants to say sorry, and to find out why, okay? So before we begin, be sure to feel nice and comfortable, okay, child? And relax and hydrated with some water, some tea, coffee, whatever you're feeling right now, because we're going to get into it. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe, darling, honey, come and join the Love and Light family at Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Alright, let's see Wagwan. Okay, so we have one of my favorites, the 10 of Pentacles. Now when you see the 10 of Pentacles and right next to it is the 2 of Wands, okay, the 10 of Pentacles is kind of like that, the epitome of like family life, wholesome family life. See what I can see? Wholesome family life, building legacy, building a generational like wealth. And wealth can come in different forms, like it can come from all the stories, from all the like pictures, things that you learned from a child, and then you carried it on to into your like adult life. All of those kind of lessons that we we may have seen as a child, as well as kind of seeing it as well in our adult life. So I feel like this person here could have been somebody that they may have seen you in this wholesome way. They may have seen you as like an equal, or a partner that they could have this with. Or you may have had this where you might have had, if it was like a girlfriend or boyfriend, it could have been like having real good ties, a good relationship with family, and them knowing you knowing them, having a really good relationship there, and it maybe blossoming into like being a fiance or things like that. Or it could also be like maybe someone who's married, may have had this, but I feel like someone that wants to apologize, because we've got the 10 of Pentacles being here, we've got the 2 of Wands. They want to come. They want, like, 2 of Wands is like a travel card. It's like wanting to come and wanting to explore. It's like this person is here, and what they're recognizing, what they have is like, they've only got a small world. There's more out there for them to see. And I feel like this person is like, you are that person that they want to come and, sail across the ocean. A song is coming to my mind. I was really on for you. I didn't bring you the moon. I will be the heels and the heel. Yeah, I can't remember the whole song. I think it's Monica. I might be wrong. If you do know the song, please put it in the comments below. But that's the song that's coming to mind when I think it's I'll Be There, or I don't remember it. Yes, it might come back, but I see this as like, yeah, they want to come. They want to come. And I feel like with the star is about healing. It's that healing energy. It's that healing energy. It's Aquarius. We've got Pentacles. We've got Earth. We've got Fire. We've got Aquarius, air. A lot of air energy. So there could be somebody that wants to. They might have these signs. They might or have these signs in their like placements or birth chart placements. Then we've got that Scorpio water energy, okay, as well as like water energy again. So with the 8 of Cups, so I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles being here, the 2 of Wands, this is like the with the 6 of Cups, it represents that energy of reconciliation, reminiscing on the good times, thinking about those good times with my baby. Ooh, when I smell those roses, I think of you. Oh, my good times with my baby. And I'm getting this energy of I wanna heal with you. Yeah, I wanna heal. Oh, please accept my apology, baby. I know I was wrong. And I'm sorry. Okay, I shouldn't have walked away. Oh, I shouldn't have walked away. It was stupid of me. Now I'm stuck in this loop of thinking about you, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I hope that someday you will heal, baby, and that you heal from that pain that I hurt you. I like to do tarot sing-alongs, and I might do this, as like another little fun thing maybe one day. It's just like we learn tarot through just making little sing-alongs, okay? But I hope like this is kind of giving me like this story of, there was this really focus about family life, or talking about marriage, talking about, or they could be, maybe it could be some of you may have been married, or, talking about like having a really solid relationship, and somewhere it kind of maybe didn't materialize. But I feel like this person has still been focused on you. Like, even maybe they could be like getting on with things, working, do it, but their mind is still on you. And I feel like during their quiet times, this is when they might have that focus. They might have also maybe been, because sometimes with the star it can also represent maybe ill health, and healing, taking that time to rest or to recover. So I feel like it can also be maybe moments or times where they may have been resting, or they might have maybe felt ill or had a cold, or it could be anything. And I feel like that's also making them bring back those memories of you and the good old times. And you know, maybe there was a lot of singing or serenading. You know, if you haven't, do watch the Who Wants to Serenade You Right Now. It's all about, you know, who wants to sing to you, baby, and apologize and say sorry and tell you how they feel. Hey, but here, the Six of Cups, I'm really getting that. Oh, baby, baby, baby. These are some good times that I remember. Yeah. Anywho, let's quit the singing. Now, we've got You Are in My Dreams. So yes, you see, this is like someone who's really seeing you as this. But I feel like, look, with all this water energy and the moon here, they've been dwelling on this a lot. And look, we've got unfaithful. So there could have been some kind of unfaithfulness. This is what I said, like, it seems like there was something solid and it kind of fizzled out. Now, you know, this could have been to in regards to maybe unfaithfulness. It could be whether if it was like maybe like emotional intimacy, maybe something to do with like finance, money, dishonesty, those kind of things. But I feel like this person has kind of learnt from their mistake, but I feel like they want to not just apologize and say sorry about the mistake. I feel like they also want to see if there is, if this can be healed. Now I feel like this could be maybe an energy that could be healed, but I don't know. With the Eight of Cups being here, it could be something that, you know, you might be open to listening and to healing. And I'm kind of getting this energy of not like repeating any patterns or behavior into the future. But I feel like with this could be like, you know, I'm not, I'm divesting now from this. I'm not putting any more time and energy, but I'm opening to listening and to heal from this. But I feel like there is a strong energy of wanting to reconcile with you and maybe focus on the good times. But I feel like maybe this person might try to lure you back in by trying to, you know, see like, oh, do you remember these good times? Do you remember when we used to do this? Do you remember when we used to do that? And I always say, trust your intuition and use your discernment. You know, always trust your intuition and use your discernment. So we are going to pull out a Jamaican proverb, and we're going to see what the Jamaican proverb wants to tell us as a divination tool for life lessons and further guidance. Okay, so let's see, for the collective who chose pile 3, what message can we does the Jamaican proverb want to tell us regarding this situation? Oh, all right, that was quick. But we had quite a few, so so we've got how water a walk go in a pumpkin belly. This simply means how do you find water, how do you find liquid go into the pumpkin, into the belly of the pumpkin? How does the water get absorbed into the pumpkin of the belly? It is kind of mysterious, don't you think? Like we can't really see it. It's something that we can't see, but we just have to understand it's just the universe's magical way of like pumpkins kind of building like a real nice big shape, and it's all kind of like absorbing all the nutrients from like the soil and from the water, you know, from the rain, to grow this into these like magnificent fruits. Yeah, pumpkin is a fruit because it's got seeds. Yeah, so it's like mystery, something that we can't explain, and I've put on High Priestess, and it's about trusting your intuition. So I feel like this could be maybe, you know, this person that wants to apologize, it could come from again, from a healing, you might not even understand why they want to apologize. Again, we also in like the period of Mercury retrograde, and sometimes that can bring people from our past that may want to have a conversation. And it's always about trusting your intuition. Okay, right. And we have John Crow, Tink Him On Pitney White. So the John Crow is basically like the crow bird, okay, which tends to be a black bird, okay, but it's saying it's kind of essentially telling us that with the crow, when it comes to their children, they can't do any wrong. So here, always thinks their own is best, one-sided. Now I feel like, especially with the Ten of Pentacles being here, there may have been some issues here, whether it could be maybe they knew there was like family, or there might have been more than maybe family members involved or knew of the situations, or there could have been something to do with the unfaithfulness. They knew this was going on, but they may have supported or enabled by not sharing that information, or may have kind of intervened with the relationship, and I feel like may have caused issues now in your own relationship with this person. And I feel like now this person maybe has the insight to see that, wow, I shouldn't, as they say, freeze a party, choose a crowd. So I feel like that could have been what the situation is here, is like there could have been more than one person, and that could have been maybe even sharing. If it's not like a cheating issue, it could have been maybe even sharing information that should have been kind of sacred within the union itself, okay? Then we have the cow says sit on, it didn't mean to rest. The cow says sit on, it didn't mean to rest. So don't be lazy and idle and self-sabotage. So there could have been some, so this simply means like, don't self-sabotage. Like there could have been some self-sabotaging behavior as well in this union. I'm kind of getting it as well as maybe as well. It could be something to do with how the mindset or the views of this person, maybe the patterns of behavior that they've become accustomed to, that they fail to see other people's way. And I feel like the Eight of Cups could be something to do with this as well. Whereas maybe instead of trying to deal with a situation, if they don't feel like they can win in a particular argument, and it could, and I feel like it's like it could be not, it doesn't have to be anything, but I feel like they may have this kind of feeling that they have to win. It's like they have to win, and they may get other people, whether it's like family members or someone, to side with them. So it almost makes you feel like you are the feeling that I'm getting is like you're almost feeling like it's, as we said earlier, freeze a crowd and choose a party, freeze a crowd? I think, yeah, something like that. So I feel like it could be almost like they always try to find a way of maybe getting other people involved to then always make it that they win an argument, or if they can't win an argument, they walk away. But then when they walk away, and I feel like this is what caused this situation. Every time they've done this, or they've shown this behavior, or they've never taken accountability, that I feel like that then accumulated. So you see how we have those 8 cups. Those 8 cups is love, investing time, investing energy, showing your emotions, all those kind of feelings, all those kind of things. So I feel like maybe with the 8 of Cups being here, it could also be very telling that there could have been a lot of, I've been putting my time and energy in this, making sure I prioritize, putting you first. And I feel like maybe it could have been to the point that at your own detriment, that you've been putting yourself at the, maybe not prioritizing yourself enough as much as you prioritize them. And it came to a point where it was just like you're at loggerheads, where you're feeling like, I'm really trying to do a lot, and this person always seems to want to have it their way all the time, and I just can't take any more of this. I've got to walk away. Now I feel like this is why the Six of Cups is here, because I feel like the Six of Cups is kind of like saying, you know, do you remember those good times? Do you remember those good times? But then I feel like they're so focused on the good to kind of, it's almost like to lure you in, like, let me lure you back in. But then I feel like when it comes back to, okay, yeah, I remember those good times, but do you remember those times? It's like, okay, I don't want to hear it, bye. I don't want to hear it, bye. This is the kind of energy that I'm getting. Now, this might not apply to, you know, to everyone, but this is the kind of energy that I feel like it's very much this energy of when they do something wrong, they don't want to take any accountability whatsoever, and then just walk away, let things kind of calm down again, and then resurface back with, oh, do you remember these good times? But then when it's like the issue will resurface itself up again because it's not been dealt with, and it's kind of almost like, you know, there's this saying about putting everything under the carpet, things that we don't really want to see in ourselves, where it's like us going into our hermit mode, and really working it on our inner selves, or the tower. And that's where the tower can really come in, where it's kind of like that energy of like, okay, the universe is giving chance, you know, giving me chance to like try and sort this out, not work on it. It's not happening. All right, poof, something has to, the tower comes in now and just says, we're gonna lock off everything. We're gonna lock off everything. As a new say we're gonna use. So lock off. Okay, lock off, it just means to lock, to stop, to put a massive like stop on it. And that's what the tower does. It just like, we're not doing this no more. And you're like, what do I do now? Well, I don't know, you got to figure it out. Intuition. Hi, this is the intuition line. How may I help you at this time? I've just had a tower moment, and I'm hoping that you can help me. Yes, that's fine. What we'll do is if you can just wait on the line, and we will put you on to the head of the intuition department, and they will be with you shortly. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're just going to leave you on. Are you happy to wait? Okay, we'll have some intuition soundtrack coming on. Okay, yeah, that's fine, thank you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Trust your intuition. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Trust your intuition. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Trust your intuition. So I feel like this is kind of like what, you know, it's like you having to really like this. I feel like the healing being at the center is also you having to heal from this and trust your intuition. And I feel like there might have been lots of periods that, even though the Ten of Pentacles is that really good feeling, and I feel like it could have also been a mask, you know, to make everything look and appear like everything was okay. But there was maybe, again, you know, I feel like maybe this kind of also could be telling that there was kind of exploring in other horizons that didn't always involve you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this could have also been some kind of healing, you know, you learning to heal and prioritize you. So I feel like if this person that wants to apologize, I'm kind of getting, take it with a pinch of salt, because I feel like as much as, you know, it's been also a healing lesson for you. I feel like that reminiscing on just the good, but not really wanting to focus on, you know, why you left it or why this is no longer in union or aligned with you. I feel like this is kind of like the energy I'm getting is like almost like a dismissal of trying to hear how you felt at that time, because I feel like deep down. And I feel like it can also be like deep down, they just don't know how to deal with that. So they can only focus on the good, but not focus on those areas where it's like, wow, this is maybe a flaw in me that I really need to work on. And I don't feel like this was just with you. I feel like that could have been with any other person that they've had a relationship with. Okay. Wow. Okay. Look. I just noticed the card. Look at this, darling, honey. Auntie self-love is coming in. She's kicking in. It's your auntie self-love here, okay? So this message, this Jamaican proverb, I love this one. This one, like, my mother used to always say this to help us to understand that when you're like, if you have friendships, or if you're with like, or even like in a relationship, it can be completely different, you know, from the, you know, how you see them like in the external world, like the two of ones. This is like, this person's outside, we outside, okay, we outside, baby, okay. It's gonna be completely different to we inside now, we inside now, we inside now. Okay, that's going to be very different. So it's going to be, because you're now going to see more of their inner, okay, those inner characteristics that may not always be revealed externally. Okay, now the Jamaican proverb is to see me, okay, and live with me is two different things. Okay, to see me and live with me is two different things. This simply means what we see from that person, you know, let's say you're building a relationship with somebody, you know, and you know, let's think of that honeymoon period. It can be really nice, it's loving, you know, it's like, you know, we're doing all these like things together, matching them together, and it's like we're going on dates and it's so exciting, oh my gosh, and you're like, oh, what did you do? Oh, we went on a nice date, we did this, we did that, and it's like all those fun things, you know, as well as like this energy of like, maybe, you know, they really like you, they see you as like this kind of trophy, like this trophy externally. But now when they've got you now, or they feel that they have got you, it's like let's call the curtain drawers, please. Or did someone said something, oh no, DJ, quit it. It's like, hold up a minute, how you treat me outside is completely different to how you treat me when we're together. When we're together, it's like you're a different person. It's like and this is the energy I'm getting. It's like you're a different person. But then when we're outside, you're like, oh yeah, this is my woman, this is my wifey, this is my girl, this is my, you know, oh yeah, she's this, you know, she's everything. And I feel like this could be what's going on. And it could be also like, you know, maybe the people around them, they maybe like to show off and all those kind of things. But then I feel like when it comes to like matters of the heart, talking about things, it's almost like, I don't want to hear it, I'm gone, bye. I kind of hear like a door closing, just keys taking, like getting to keys, like I'm going, I'm out. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. So here, like, things are not always what they seem. Be aware. Take time, you know, take time to know the person. Take time to know the person, you know, take that time to know the person and thyself. Why, yoy, you know, why, oi, mystery, can't explain, self-sabotage, you know, always thinks their own is best, or always thinks their view, their point of view, their perspective is best. Collective, trust your intuition and use your discernment. But I feel like, you know, I hope these clues are really kind of like helping you to see who this person could be. But I feel like it's someone that, you know, you've maybe taken that time to work on your own healing. But I feel like this person may like maybe use time away to then see if they can then reconcile. But then at the same time, I'm getting this energy of not wanting to change. It's almost like wanting you to then maneuver, but not them seeing it as like it's a, you know, seeing it as like, well, we'll compromise here, and right, I'll meet you this way, I'll meet you there here, and you meet me here, and then we can work on it, we can build over it over time. This is the type of energy that I'm getting. Okay, all right, so we are going to pull out the love box. Okay, let's pull out the love box and see what messages from the love box wants to come out for the collective. So can we have some messages from the love box regarding this person, some more clues about this person? Okay, we just like to shuffle, let the energy flow. Okay, I feel like this one wants to come out, so let's have a look at who this person, to give some clues about who this person is. All right, I can't stop thinking about you. So we can see that with the Eight of Cups and the Moon and the Six of Cups, this person is still thinking about you, and the Two of Wands here. Okay, wanting to travel, wanting to come and maybe see if it's safe. Okay, I haven't been feeling this myself as I'm so invested in our relationship that I have lost myself in the process. Why, collective? I feel like has been coming from your side, and maybe how you've been feeling, that you're just like, you know what, this is why I had to leave this, or this is where I had to kind of go, because my peace is my steel. Okay, if you've watched any Tyler Perry movies with Medea in it, it's always my peace is my steel. I don't want to break up, but can we recover from this? Okay, can we recover? Now everybody has free will. You know, so if I'm a firm believer, if you're about it, you're about it. If you're a doer, you're a doer. You know, if you're a talker, you're a talker. You know, sometimes you can be a talker and then you go and do it. But then some people can just want to just talk and there's no action behind that talk, you know. Will you be my girlfriend? Now this has popped out for every read. So I feel like, again, it's that reconciliation. It could be someone who wants to patch up with it, patch up things. I want to start a family with you, okay? I love you. I want to introduce you to my family. How do you feel about this? Boy, yoy. So you see, we had family, and it could have been talks of family or anything like that. I'm sorry, baby, for hurting you. Woyoy. Woyoyoyoy. Yeah, look, I'm sorry. This person is, you know, there's this energy of sorry. I'm sorry for hurting you. I love you. Let's see what else is here. I love everything about you. I shouldn't have these feelings, but I can't stop thinking about you. And I feel like that's the Six of Cups constantly, and like, you know, constantly in that kind of loop of like trying to focus on the good times. Be patient with me. I don't want to fight anymore with you. Can we work this out? Can we work this out? My intuition is telling me we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Okay, now earlier we had some kind of unfaithfulness going on. Okay, I'm scared for you to get close to me. Okay, I'm scared for you to get close to me. Now it could be a possibly reason why, maybe that self-sabotage, or to move away when anything gets too serious. You are my yin and yang. Let's see what this one is. Look. Look at the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is that reconciliation energy. Look at this. Look at this. You are in my dreams. And look what came up. You are in my dreams. So this person's really thinking about you. And I guess it's kind of like, maybe even if it's like no action may be taken at this time, it could be just that their mind is on you, and they're wanting to apologize. They're wanting to, but they might not know how to go about it, and I feel like this is where they might be really relying on heavy reconciliation energy, hoping that maybe you feel the same way. Okay, right. So I'm gonna let's check with the chakras now, and let's ask this question: what chakras are impacted by this person that wants to apologize at this time? So for the collective who chose Power 3, what chakras are impacted at this time? For the person that wants to apologize to the collective who chose Power 3. Let's see. Ooh, any more? Ooh, 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 wee, ooh, wee. Look at this. Blue represents the throat chakra. The throat chakra. So what they need to say, they're not saying it. honey, darling. I think I said auntie, Jamaican auntie wants to pop out. Darling, honey. You see? Something, they need to say something, they're not saying it. But I feel like this is what's causing the issue why they're not saying it. The red, okay, the red color now represents the root chakra. Now that root chakra is that deep gut, that deep gut. Now a lot of that root chakra is, lessons, messages, things that we could have acquired from childhood, what we could have seen, what we could have witnessed, what we could have observed, and how that can then interplay, how that can impact on our milestones, on our stages in life, and as well as on how it impacts on us as an adult when it comes to now dealing with our love life, talking about our emotions, sharing our emotions, developing coping mechanisms. If like there's an argument or there's an issue, how do we deal with it? Do we work on it, take the time to heal, and be understanding of somebody else's feelings? Or as if we don't feel like we're not getting our own way, we just walk away from it, and that can create a very unhealthy, sabotaging behavior. So I feel like there could be a heavy inner childhood issues going around here, which could be causing like that kind of inconsistent behavior, or just wanting to focus on just the good all the time, but not always wanting to deal with issues when they're faced with issues. Okay, but I feel like as well with the throat chakra being here, it's that reminder of they want to apologize, they want to say something, but they're holding back. Okay, and I feel like that holding back is also that part of that self-sabotaging energy that you may have seen, that you may have observed, that has made you just feel like this is why I moved away from this, because honey, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I feel like that's the kind of the energy, where it's like, I want the love that adds to me. I feel like let's come on, Auntie Self Love. I know you want to come out. Like, come on, we're gonna let Auntie Self Love come out, darling, honey. The message for you today is, if somebody wants to apologize to you, and listen carefully, you're listening. I hope you have your ears wide open. All right. If somebody wants to apologize to you, it should be coming from a real, genuine place. Not just to apologize just so them can get what them want from you. It need to come from a genuine place. You hear that? Your peace should always be still. Your self-love should always be still. That is the message for today. Always make sure that your peace be still. Thank you, Auntie Self-Love. You're welcome, darling. Darling, honey, remember I tell you that? Alright. Okay. So, the message here is really about, trust your intuition, trust your discernment. If you kind of get into these patterns or behaviors where it's like, either you get an apology or you feel like you have to apologize to patch things up, but then the problem still resides, it can then reveal that there's deeper issues going on, and sometimes it's that saying where someone goes, oh, it's not you, it's me. And it could be just their way of trying to say, these are some deep rooted issues that has been going on with me for a long while, for a long time, and I just haven't taken the time to go and seek healing from this. I haven't gone to take time to go and, like, every time when I do get this point of where I need to go and heal, I walk away from it, or I just try to focus on the good as a kind of like a coping mechanism to block to block. But I then recognize that I'm hurting others and I'm hurting the ones that do love me, you know. But I feel like this is definitely, as we said, you know, this can represent that strong energy of family, structure, all those kind of things. I feel like this can maybe have those like deep rooted issues around family. Okay, so the last but not least, darling, okay, we have some intuitive messages here. Okay, so they could be yes, no, maybe, all those kind of things. Okay, so we're gonna have a little shuffle and see what message wants to come out for the collective who chose pile 3. Let's see what message wants to come out for the collective who chose pile 3. What message do they need to hear regarding this person, regarding this situation, who wants to apologize to them and why? What do they need to hear? Or any intuitive gem they just need to hear? Oh, 2 came out. Okay, I don't think any other came out. Okay, 2 came out. Right, so let's see the first one. Drum roll, please. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay, let's see the next one. And I feel like that could be anything in life. Just keep, whether it could be sometimes maybe even just moving away from things that no longer serve you, no longer align with you. It's about, again, your peace being still, your self-love intact. You know, things, love should add to you. Okay? Love is to add, is not to subtract. Okay? That is that's some basic math for us when it comes to love. Is to add, is to multiply. You know, it's to multiply in abundance, darling. Yes, baby. Is to add, is to add. It's not to take away now. No. It's not to take away. It's to add. It's always to add. Okay. And this is why look with the 8 of Cups. Look at all of that multiplication. All of that multiplication had to just drop that and just say, right, I have to move away from that. Because it wasn't adding. It wasn't adding. And ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. So look, things will always sort itself out. Okay. Things soon sort out. Things soon sort out. And it simply means things will always sort itself out. I'm going to pull out just one clarification card from the tarot, from the Good Karma. I love the Good Karma tarot deck. Such a lovely. It's got like a really wholesome family feel to it. Right. So one message, please, for the collective who chose pile 3. What do they need to see? Look at look at that. It's the 8 of Cups. You see what we just said earlier about things adding to you. It's to add, not to take away. And I feel like this is kind of like, you know, if a situation does arise where someone wants to apologize, trust your intuition, use your discernment. But I feel like it's kind of, again, coming back to that Jamaican proverb that's really coming to mind. To see me and to live with me is 2 different things. Okay, and I feel like this is kind of something to be very mindful of at this time, and to always trust your intuition. Okay, and use your discernment every time. Okay, darling, honey. Peace. Okay, remember your peace. Be still and let love add to you. Alright, so to the collective who chose pile 3, I hope the messages are resonating. And you know what we like to do around here? We like to take what resonates and leave. I have to say that with power. We have to leave. Okay, I'm gonna get all that energy you strip. Leave the rest. Okay, we gotta leave it. Just take what resonates. Maybe later down the line it may start to go light bulb moment. Oh my god. Oh my. It's making all sense now. Yes, now I'm patterning up the thing. I'm making every sense of everything. But when it doesn't, you just leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go. Leave the rest. I saw it go. This simply means that's how it goes around here. I saw it go. That's how it goes around here. So be sure to look after yourself. Feel good. Okay, look good, feel good, feel irie, and look after yourself from head to toe. Alright, stay hydrated, and I will see you on the next one. Wow, gwan.